I thank the Lord for waking up. At night I slept a little bit late, so again in the morning I wake up at least at 8. Now I realize the whole week I've not ironed the clothes, I've not put things in order. Look, disorder everywhere. So I've placed these clothes here. I'm supposed to iron them before I put them where they are supposed to be. Unfortunately, we don't have a closet. We put our clothes either in those, cases, or, yeah, that is the only option. You can see even I have the school box. So I'm supposed to iron and place them there. So I just woke up 40 minutes ago. Luckily, there is my niece who goes to school, even on Sunday. Can you imagine in Kenya, people going to school on Sunday? And it is a Christian school. I don't know what the hell. Teachers so worried about about students. Teachers are so worried about students until they have to force issues. Anyway, I'll be putting to order these things. I'll show you. But here I am. I've gone to the kitchen. Of course, sometimes when she's late, she doesn't prepare breakfast. But today I woke her up and I found she has already prepared breakfast. But this is water I'm warming so that we can take a bath. I'm not sure whether I'll go to church because the ironing, I have also to go deal with the firewood. So I'm just trying to put things in order, washing here on the sink. Yeah, so the tea is there. Some in the thermos flask, some in the jug. So after this, I want to put things in order. Of course, I've already placed some in order, but I'll be doing more. Alright. I have some few maize here, and you can see some bananas, some cabbage over here. Yeah, so let's see what to do. I also have to deal with the sitting room. You can see things are not in order again. I have to deal with the arrangements over here. But no problems. I'll do what is necessary. That's why I'm saying, because church is at 10:30, I'm not sure whether I'll make it. And I also have to wash some few clothes. Though I always wash during the weekday, especially in the morning before I go to work. But look, it's never enough. So I'm supposed to do little washing. You can see there are not so many, right? And once I do that, I can begin ironing. I'll go first to expose the firewood to sunlight because they help me kill some bills here and there. Again, you know me with the social media. I have to go to my Facebook page. I have 2 pages, but one is more active. I'm supposed to go there and do the necessary in relation to posting things here and there. But things are not easy, guys. And currently, I don't have someone working for me in the house because, again, the economy does not allow us to keep relying on someone to work for us. At the end of the month, you have to pay. Then you look around, you're not okay, all right? So no need to pretend and continue hiring someone. So let's see. So of course I'm finishing the 2 clothes I'm washing the 2 clothes. I don't like, when you pile a lot of clothes, it becomes a lot of work. And you waste a lot of time there. So I'm just doing the few clothes that we did not wash yesterday. I've already rinsed the white ones, and now I'm doing this color so that I can focus and take it with mandazi. See this one. Simu isimame hivi, ushike hivi. Yeah, so of course doing from the bathroom is a little bit easier because water is just right next to me. Okay. And also it allows you to clean the toilet immediately you finish. And the final rinsing comes with this. The final rinsing is here. I use it to clean the house, and I put my clothes in the bucket, then I go to air them out. So my story of clothes is done, then the remaining things will be cleaning of the house. Guys, so we are here, we are trying to expose the firewood to the sun, because anyway, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So you have to expose it to the sun because it's not really, wet because it is fresh, but it's because it was in the shed. And I must do this so that when the customers come, they don't complain. I don't think you do it.
I don't think you did this, but I in the house. So bye bye for now. Bye bye for now.
So we are now doing the hair so that she can go and plait in preparation for tomorrow Monday, guys. Hey, the finger licker. The finger licker is here. Bend a little bit like this. Let me finish here. So sometimes she wants the hair, but she complains when you are unbraiding. You have to keep up, guys. What do you feel about these schools that say children should shave their hair when they reach grade 1? According to her, she keeps saying she will not, but she will have to. Because obviously in grade 1 in their school, they are not allowed to have hair until again they reach grade 7, senior secondary. Yeah, guys, we will proceed on with the day. After this, I'm going to serve lunch. We have already prepared. Then I'll be going to iron the clothes. Then now begin videos, alright? Yeah, so flow with the vibes, guys. So guys, we are ironing, and the first thing I normally do is to ensure that I've buttoned the shirts. It becomes easy once you button the shirts. The rest is a bit a walk in the park. So I button like this. Even if I do 3 buttons spread, then it will be easy for you to organize. Then I like ironing while sitting because there is little pressure on me. I won't strain a lot. So I start by doing this on all the shirts that I'll be, this one is ready, all the shirts that I'll be ironing. This one is also ready. You know, sometimes when you unhang from the clothing line, you already make it this. Yeah. Some people like wear and they say wash and wear because of these troubles. You know, like you have to dedicate a whole hour to this, yet you have content to make, you have all that to do. So it is what it is, guys. They say bite your heart or choose your heart. Which one? And I normally wonder, men who work and their wives do all this, think that their wives do nothing in their homes, and they'll say, you useless woman, you don't do anything for us. But I look at this, I'm a working woman, but I look at this sometimes and say, those men don't know what they see. Because for someone just to dedicate their time, wash your clothes, hang them, come, iron them, put them in wardrobes. How many men can do that? How many? And I'm just trying to be truthful. How many? Now, even currently, all of us are working. My husband and me. He knows how to iron. But most of the times he's up and down. He will not have even time to, like, even though he knows how to iron, he cannot just take his time and begin to iron all the cloth. And that is where I think many men also mess. After marrying, they think that you are just there. You have to do some of the jobs more. And for them, if they decide even to iron, they just iron selfishly one of their clothes. Unless you tell them, iron for me also, they'll not even think about ironing for you guys. And so, that is why I tell women, empower yourselves. My girls, my sisters, my brothers. Empower yourself. But men, we actually urge you to help us in some of these duties. You do a lot, and at the end of the day, someone will not see like you are doing so much. They just take it for fun. You'll see now I've done this. But if he was here and helping me, I would feel so happy. I would feel so happy. Because I would feel like all of us are helping each other. Because I think people get married to help each other. If we are not, what is the main goal of marriage? People, can you let me know? And I think these are the discussions I'll be holding more on membership packages, guys. So please keep registering. I'm waiting. I know once monetization has happened, people will be coming more than currently. Monetization has a different spirit, I think, that it puts in your work. Even the Facebook page, I was surprised I was monetized Facebook page faster than YouTube. YouTube has been a little bit troublesome for me, but I've not given up on it. If I was a faint-hearted person, I would have given up on it, Because how do you start a channel 3 years ago? Though the first year you are not very serious, you are posting once in a while. Then you come to year 2, you try to post weekly 4 videos. Some of the videos got even as much as 100,000 views. Then, because I just didn't comment a lot, they said reused content. So I deleted, imagine. So my watch hours went low. So by the time they are approving my channel, guys, it's a sad story. But I just swallow the bitterness and continue. And continue with the journey. Dust, they say dust your what? Dust yourself and proceed. So you see, once I do all the shirts like this, once I've done this to all the shirts, be sure that ironing will be a walk in the park. Now I'll just show you some few maybe, and also at the end. Yeah, so the last bit of the shirt is this, but I also want to iron the shirts for the kids. I've not ironed them for long because for them they are not so much into. Oh no, that's not the last, there's another one here. Yeah, imagine all this and somebody will not even just say thank you. So guys, I'm advising you, if you are a man and you are free, try to help your wife in such activities. And if you are busy, then you have to appreciate, even say, I'm taking you out, guys, because you've always been doing this for me, something I can do. And for those of you whose your wives are at home, don't take it for granted that they don't bring anything on the table, because if you hire people to wash your clothes and then iron and cook and do all that, how much will you pay? How much? Because most workers, if they are sleeping around, they want 10,000 monthly. If they go home, they want 6,000 monthly. Okay, and that is not, if they know they are going to be ironing, doing the cooking, sweeping, and doing everything, they'll even raise that amount. Now let's say even if you decide that you will do some of the things and they'll do some. So I've placed aside, now I begin to iron. Now because I know that some clothes are colored, I start with this pink. My husband really loves a lot of this kind of things. Let me fix the, what is scrolling behind?
Nakwenda kususu.
Umeshakojoa na unasema unataka kwenda kususu. Mbona ukusema kitambo? So guys, we are going on with the ironing. Of course, I start with the pink, white, blue, light blue, that is sky blue, before I can go to other colors, because I just believe in considering colors both in washing and ironing, even including when I'm hanging on the clothesline. Alright, so here we are ironing as fast as we can. The day is almost ending. I've not done my videos, so I have to be a bit fast here. And I'm doing the, white, pink, light blue, light green. Then I'll finish with the red, black, and such colors. And of course the trousers will be the last thing to do with, because I always think that considering color is one of the best things, so that in case of a burnout, it doesn't affect the other clothes. Yeah, so here we are. We've done the ironing, a big heap here. It's dark now, you can't see clearly. But there is light in the room. I don't know why it's too dark like this, but you can see that, right? Blue, green, black, light blue, a heap of trousers there. I've also placed the shirts already in the suitcases. So here we have been in a battle or struggle. Okay. At the end of the day, you're so happy. I sit here on my pile and see the previous day. Now here, it's a different day. That's Tuesday, that is. My firewood, and I'm coming from... and I realized that whoever brought for me really undervalued, because this is supposed to be... Normally the firewood I pick, it's 7,500, but this is just 6,000 as it is here. I had to count literally. Yeah, so I have had to talk to the person I buy from, the supplier, and I think he will have to compensate. I can see some are already dry. So if I get time, I should come and remove some. Yeah. So that it's, disposed and make money. So guys, once you lose a family member like that, again, it means money. I wish it would not have happened, but sadly it has happened, guys. So we'll deal with it. But we hope that God gives us strength and ability to overcome all that. I realize my mother-in-law has really been affected because my sister-in-law has been very close to her all the time. So you understand the guess. So let me go to the market. I'll be showing you around some stuff. Jambo. So here I'm headed to the market. I'm headed to the market to buy some stuff for the evening. And the people are so much all over the place. Being a market day means people are walking on the road. And of course we use the back road here, back street. Yeah, and so not very far from the market, right? Yeah, so I cross over here, pass by some few shops to the farm. Now the route we use here has a lot of maize, and some people are plucking as they pass by, guys. Unfortunately, here, if you have a farm near the road, people go stealing one. Now you'll be seeing a lot of people on the road because it's market day, of course. A small market. Yeah, so currently people's farms are weedy because it's almost harvest time. In fact, I've seen already a lot of people harvesting their maize. Yeah, so I'm walking to the market. That's why you can see the camera moving. I get here, there are people there ahead of me. And today it has not rained. It's on Tuesday. Remember my first video in this was Sunday, and I did not manage to post. So the premiere is being conducted on Wednesday, but I did record some of it on Sunday and some on Tuesday. So guys, over here there's a neighbor, a teacher also, who rears sheep. You can see the sheep ahead of me. What kind of sheep is this? Okay, very lively. So the lady comes from school. She has to feed her cows because now the husband is a bit of physically disabled, so she's doing it here. It's a tussle and hustle anyway, but it is life. So I greet her, pass by the kettle. She has a small home here, over here, right there. I pass by the cows, and at the back here, I don't know, because it's the market, some people keep doing very funny stuff around here. They play a lot of gambling games, and I hear some even lose a lot of money. Motorbikes, even wives. Guys, things are very funny in some places. This is a village, or rather a center near where I teach. So see, here we have other sheep again. People rear a lot of sheep here. It's cold. Yeah, so I'm already at the market. So I'll be buying some stuff, not very many, but some few to survive. So I get over here to the road. You can see a lot of vehicles standing by. Then I cross over and get to see what to buy. A small market, it seems to be going to rain, I don't know. But a lot of people you can see for yourself, a lot of people, others selling clothes, others selling, footwear, like the shoes. Then there are those who are selling veggies, fruits, onions, tomatoes. There's a big building over here, story house. Very, very interesting. So, of course, you see lots of activities going on. I come here to buy some tomatoes. Of course, they are selling very friendly, but they are a bit medium, not very big. Around here, you can see a lot of fruits, passion, avocado, a variety of vegetables, from sukuma wiki to the pumpkin leaf to managu, to sukuma wiki, to fish. Yeah, Safaricom people with lines. Footwear there, tomatoes, sweet, paper, carrots. Here we have onions, the white onions. People busy over here. Sweet potatoes. Tea leaves. Yeah, so here I took some time because I was picking lots of vegetables, the local ones, of course. Yeah, you can see some here, sukuma wiki, the kales, the small ones, they are so sweet. Then we had avocados there, the mangoes, and the mangoes there. Then we have Miranda. We have some other varieties right there. We have some seedlings also if you want to plant vegetables. All right, so I feel in my back and have to move elsewhere, looking for some other veggies too. You can see fish there. So I move around and look for another option. You can see bananas. Busy, busy, busy. Look at that. footwear there. So I get to the other end and pick some more veggies. People are buying clothes over there, crowded, but still veggies are here. You can see here different varieties. People buying clothes at the back.
Kunde umepeleka wapi leo? Nimenunua pale Mrenda, nataka nichanganye.
Avocados again here, Kales, Mrenda. So I buy some from here.
Nitapata saga inside. Saga? Kuna siku ina mama alikuwa hapo center. Alikuwa na saga tangu jana. Huko juu. Jana. Kuna siku hapa.
And actually on market day is the best day because they sell a bit of fairly than any other day. So our market day around here is every Tuesday, though not a big market, but they are trying. Used to her, and that's why even when we go to the market again, we go to where you can get some additional herbs, some additional leaves, I mean. So I took some time here because I was buying before I could proceed to
mpaka viazi. Nimeona somewhere ya viazi pale lakini sijaona.
Ungangano mfuko moja 100.
Hii mimi napenda ile sukuma ingine ni kali. Chungu unakula.
proceed to a different environment. You can see electricity over here. Easy people all over the place.
Wanaweka kando. Hiyo avocado ni yako.
As I make sure that I pack everything, I proceed to a different destination again. Once here, I go ahead Alright, here I was looking for some other traditional veggies. Let's see what they're on the other side. They are creating a new pathway here, so that is why they are blocking, so that people don't use when it is under construction. Yeah, so here still there are people selling some stuff, but I'm not interested in this part of cabbage and all that. You can see border borders set right there to carry customers or ferry them to wherever they're going. So I hate here because I've seen some very interesting vegetables. I like these vegetables. You can see these ones, saga. I picked some. Then I also pick another variety over there. Spinach, so sweet. I pick these ones. You know this? Glossolaria. And so my day is done. Okay, bye bye guys. Good moment. Let's meet another time.